Hello, everyone, and welcome to, I believe, the 10th stream, 10th session of Pathfinder, of Curse of the Azure Bonds here. Or, excuse me, Curse of the Abyssal Brands. My brain today. So, for those who aren't aware, last week my entire computer crashed at the end of the session. Or near the end of the session there. That was why the stream suddenly just like poofed. And we all just kind of made a collective decision that we were just going to end it since it was already almost 12 as it was. Which means that when we start up today, we will be in, I believe, the middle of Skarkron's turn. I believe he was starting his turn when my whole PC crashed. So, but before we get into the game, everybody can do their intros.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Hello, guys, gals, non-binary pals, and whoever the hell may be watching. Once again, this is Gunner. Once again, I'm playing Leica. Once again, let's get on with it.
Nice. Hey everyone, this is Cat5 Gaming, aka Katrea, and I'm once again playing Kona, the Null Thaumaturge.
Hey, I'm Cryos. You know the deal. You know who I'm playing. Now drop down and give me 20!
Nice.
I can't hear you!
And I'm Serene, the person making the campaign. And also the person currently running Cassandra for this session. Speaking of Cassandra, I'm like, where did Tang Long go? But it's next to Tang Long and Leica are currently sharing a space. So, last session, you all made your way into the cave where the false Hydra is. You had to fight against your brands that attempted to force you to just leave. But you were successful eventually. You didn't get too far out of the cave before you were able to break the brand's control. Turning around, you came back to face the false Hydra and its cultists. The cult of the Order of Lethe put a large barrier around the false Hydra to keep it safe while they dealt with all of you. So, I believe, again, we left off, it was Skarkron's turn. We had switched to Skarkron's turn. Skarkron had said something about making something, and then my PC crashed.
And then crashed.
What I heard was...
making your PC crash.
Yeah, what I had heard on my side was, Skarkron is going to... And then the PC crashed. So, take it away there, Skarkron.
Okay. Well, Skarkon going to...
Skarkon. I'll get it right eventually. I know you mentioned something about healing because he hates, like, divine healers.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's going to show up those people. So
Yes.
he's going to order as his first action. Order Tenpenny to use 2 of his or both of his actions to use reagents to create elixirs of life.
Okay.
And that's going to be quick alchemy. So
Also, yes, there is now a boss bar.
2,
So,
and
it's
then
really cool. I just can't move it, unfortunately.
go. Squircon is then going to throw both at Kona.
Okay.
They're the elixirs of life, lesser 3d6 plus 6 hit points. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what Scarcon was built to do. So they're one of them's gonna be it's once per round. One of them's gonna be a healing bomb.
Okay.
I mean, I could just throw the other one and let Kona use an action to drink it.
Right.
So that strike is gonna be that.
Nice.
Okay, you get
22
that.
points.
22 points of healing.
You're the best man.
And then Scarcon's gonna toss the other one. Make sure you use that before it fizzles.
Yeah, that gives her 2 now. She's just gonna like double chug them. Double fist healing potions.
Double healing potions. All right. So that takes us to Cassandra's turn, then, I suppose.
Yes.
So,
I'm just gonna move Benny.
I see what. Yeah, I see what you're doing. Let's see. 25 feet of movement.
Hey, Chess.
Yes.
What if Tenpenny had what if he got her around by running around in a hamster ball?
No. Because
I think it'd be kind of cute though.
Tenpenny is Scarcon's lab assistant.
Well, yeah, then he can just pop out of the hamster ball like Hammond from Overwatch.
Cone.
Little mini Hammond.
Let's see. Hang on. Let me see if I can. Nope.
Trying to get advantage for Kona.
Not advantage. Tangalong's breath weapon is a 30-foot cone. I was hoping I could get a cone like a spot where my cone would hit,
Ah,
everybody
gotcha.
without hitting Kona. From here, I could hit numbers 1, 5, 6, and 3, all with a 30-foot cone,
Hmm.
just by doing this. But it does mean that Kona would get hit. And
But
that would be the question.
hopefully Kona would be able to save.
Yeah, that would be the question. Would Kona be okay with that attack?
I mean, yeah, I can probably take it.
Okay. In that case, so
gonna be
Cassandra's going
Double chugging
to
healing potions, so
right. Cassandra's going to spend one action to tandem move, so that she and Tenglong can step up here. And then she's going to spend 2 actions. I think it's 2 actions. Yes, for breath weapon. To tandem strike. She is going to target this guy. That is a hit. He's going to take 18 points of damage. He is unfortunately just barely still alive. And then Tenglong is going to take in a deep breath. And as Tenglong is doing this, Cassandra's going to shout out, Kona, watch out! So Kona will have to make a reflex save.
so that would give me help or aid or whatever it's called on the reflex save, right?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
We'll consider that as an assisted, you're aware that it's coming, so you get like a +1 kind of thing.
Right.
A +1 circumstance bonus.
+1 circumstance, yeah.
Reflex +1 circumstance.
Whew!
Hey!
Hey.
There
After
you
that,
go.
you should just not count the damage at all, honestly.
Yeah, no, that's the way that saves work in Pathfinder. So,
Oh, you get a crit so you don't take any damage?
yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sweet.
That's
Lucky.
just the way
It's,
that saves work.
It's fail, you take full damage, and whatever it says. Crit fail, you take full damage and a little bit extra of what it says.
Yep. You take double damage.
Ooh.
And the occasional extra effect.
Yeah. Yep.
And then critical, you don't get affected at all, typically.
Sweet.
Let's see. Cultist. Wait, hang on. This is Cultist 1. Revert that. Because Cultist 1 failed as well. I'm reading the numbers incorrectly. 1, 3, 5, and 6. So 5 and 6, I believe, both succeeded, but I gotta double check. No, 6 failed as well. Because the DC was 26. So 5 takes half. 6 takes full. And with that said, 6 is down.
Sweet.
Nice.
That does use up her breath weapon for, I believe it's 1d4 rounds. Ha! 1 round. Nice. So there's that. I don't know that there's a way to mark that, though. So, whatever. We'll just move on. Kel.
Alrighty.
I said both Kale and Cal. I was like, Cal.
I am not a vegetable. Unless the false Hydra, eats me like one. But Cal is going to move up. Yeah, actually, I think he can still hit from. Here. But
yeah, he can still hit
going
number 1 and 3 for sure. 5 would be out of his vision, but 1 and 3 would be in his vision.
Yeah. He could see like a hair of the robe of Elsie too.
Yeah.
Right.
2 and 5 I wouldn't try to target, basically.
He's going to cover fire for Kona on LC1.
Okay.
Oh, love me some cover fire.
Yeah.
Protect allies by forcing foes to take cover from your wild attacks. Target must decide before you attack whether it will duck out of the way. If the target ducks, it gains +2 AC. If it does not, it takes +4. Or if +4 if it has cover when it ducks. Let's see. It also takes a -2 penalty to ranged attack rolls till the end of its next turn. If the target chooses not to duck, then you get a +1 bonus. Nice. Okay.
Yes.
Very cool. Very cool. So they're essentially like semi-proning themselves in a way.
Yes.
To take cover. Okay.
And if he prones himself to protect him from my attack, he's going to get fucked over by Kona. Hopefully.
Right. That is true.
Also, now that I'm thinking about it, I need to get with you at some point and see about if there's any way I can make large ammo for my gun when I grow enlarged.
Okay.
Because when he grows enlarged, his weapon grows enlarged. But whenever he shoots, the ammo that would come out of his gun would just shrink back to normal.
Right.
So if he's enlarged, he needs to get bigger ammunition.
Needs to get bigger ammunition. Okay, yeah.
So that's why I haven't done any ranged attacks when I'm enlarged. I've just been up close and personal.
Right. Yeah, we can definitely look into that.
Yeah.
After the session.
Yeah. All right. Before I roll,
I'm having him roll a flat check, and he fails, so he does not duck.
Sweet.
So you get a +1 circumstance bonus.
Yay! Hit.
Nice.
Damage. 22. Not bad.
Not bad. He's still up, but yeah, not bad.
All
Bang.
right. And once more into the breach.
Okay. And are you doing another cover fire?
Can I do cover? I think I can do more than one cover fire. I think.
Oh.
Let me check.
No, frequency for cover fire is once per round.
Okay, so no.
So just regular fire. That's fine.
Yep.
I wondered if there was probably a limit. I just hadn't looked.
Oh.
Welp.
Okay.
That's a crit.
Holy shit.
R.I.P.
56 damage.
56 damage, dude.
Holy hell. I headshotted him.
Yep. He is dead for sure.
I will. Now I can start moving my way forward.
Okay. 25 feet.
Yep.
Leica.
Gunnar, are you muted?
Yes, I was.
Mm-hmm.
Gunner, get into your gunner position. Gunner the gunner. We'll gun you down.
Let me check something. Let's see. Where's my spells? There it is. Okay. Nope, not yet.
Okay.
Okay, it's because she's not close. She doesn't have to use it just yet. Yeah. There. Oh, where was I? Oh, right. Let's see. Let me see.
And actually,
1 damage. That's
Yep. 1 damage.
Hey, at least it put a dent in the health bar. Like a small dent.
1 damage.
Every
But-
damage is a good damage.
It did.
Every damage is a good damage.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It did make its recovery roll though.
Aw,
So.
that's sad.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody got any tactical nukes?
Okay.
Nuclear bomb inbound.
Yep. Yeah. What's the alarm for a tactical nuclear strike?
I know it's usually really loud.
Let's see.
Okay. Right. So first and foremost, let's stride over.
Okay.
Yep.
$20
Right. Then she's going to use electric arc.
Alrighty. Let's see. Who you targeting?
2 and 3.
2 and 3.
Electric arc.
That is
Hey,
a fail,
nice.
and that
And,
is a success. Okay.
At least one got. Got.
Yeah. Well, I mean, one will take full damage, which I think actually
One
takes
takes
him
half,
right
yeah.
out.
Ooh.
And the other one takes half
Okay.
damage. So
Wait, they take half? I thought they take none.
no.
It's on a critical success. They take none.
Right. On a
Okay.
critical success, they take none. But on a regular success, you still take half damage. This isn't
Gotcha.
This isn't D&D where like cantrips don't deal damage. So in Pathfinder, even the cantrip will still deal damage if it even if they succeed, it's just half damage. So it's just
Gotcha.
like a universal saving throw rule for spells kind of thing. So,
Alright, that's it.
alrighty. Which brings us to Kona. So you have those healing
boy.
potions.
Yeah, so first thing, I'm going to use up 2 of my actions to double fist healing potions.
Double fist healing potions. Okay.
Alright, how do I do these in here? Can I just click this?
I don't think it's the time for a
Oh, heck
snack.
Oh, that's terrible.
Oof.
They're both the 3d6
3d6.
variant.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Okay, that's at least better.
Yeah.
Okay, so both potions are gone. I
Yep.
get to heal and heal. Oh, that feels so much better.
Nice.
Much better. You are no longer
Much
in a rush.
better.
Very nice.
And then 2 more actions to Demon Strike cultist 5 in the face.
Can you do that?
She's quickened.
Yeah, she's
I'm quick.
quickened.
I'm hasted.
yeah.
I've got 4 actions.
Yep. She had haste
I'm
last
on
time.
Yep, I've still got 8 rounds of that.
Nice.
Well, this is round 8.
This is round 8. Yeah.
Okay, was I still selected on the cultists? No, I'm not.
No, you're not.
Nope, I just pinged it accidentally. Sorry. Misclick.
You're good.
Okay, so now I'm gonna do her big attack. Click that button. Do the thing.
You can do it.
You can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Hit.
Hit.
Nice. $14 damage. Target is pushed back 5 feet. And also, it has that pacifying effect, doesn't it?
I have to do that as a reaction.
Oh, you have to do that as a reaction. Okay.
And I'm saving that for if he moves back up.
Got it.
Because
Okay.
then I get a free shot.
Got it. Okay. All right. Then that brings us to the cultists, who should not be off guard because they're not flanked or anything like that now. So,
Unless there's ghosts.
Lethe cultist number 3 is going to cast Searing Light at Cal.
Oh, someone's angry.
Missed by
Blinded
1
by the
point.
light.
Missed by 1 point. So rip that.
Now that you don't take any damage because
Yeah,
it's
that you don't
an
take any
attack roll.
damage. Because it was an attack roll.
If it's a save, then it's a sliding scale.
Trying to blind me with light.
I always
You
imagine
failed.
that. I always imagine that spell sounding like the Vaporator rays from War of the Worlds. It's like Searing Light.
Those. Ugh. Yikes.
So I guess then he will shield. +1 shield.
He's got a
with
shield now. I'm gonna shoot it. I'm gonna break it.
15.
I'm good at that.
Lethe cultist number 5 over here. Let me double check here. Oh. Well, that's interesting. So, healing spells, or at least the spell heal, if it's a 3-action move, it targets everything, not just allies.
Whoa.
It specifically says this targets all living and undead creatures in a 30-foot burst. So if this guy were to cast heal, then he would actually, like, if he used heal to try and heal himself and Cultist 3, it would also hit everybody else. So, or at least I think it would hit everybody but Leica by the looks of it. Because Leica's 35 feet out. Um, but it would hit Skrarkon and Kel if you tried to do that. So that's what I was looking at, but then I realized, oh, it actually like hits everything, not just allies. So that's really interesting.
Yeah. It's just the heals or hurts everything.
Yep, heals or hurts everything if you use it at max level or max thing. God, they both missed. Um, one AC, hardness 15. Okay. And just so that I'm sure I recall how this works. It gives a +1 bonus to AC, and then they can use the shield block reaction to prevent up to 15 points of damage. Okay. Well, that's all they can do. So
Physical damage.
Yeah.
Shield block is physical.
Right. Yeah. Alright. So that is it for them. It is Skrarkon's turn.
Skrarkon is gonna use his quick alchemy to create a firebomb.
Okay.
Alchemist Fire Lesser.
Oh, God.
Against Lethe Cultist. Let's go 5.
Okay.
I'm gonna load it up into the launcher.
And fire! Nice. That's a hit. 24 is a hit. 7 points of damage. And it will also take the splash damage. Alrighty. False Hydra is behind a barrier, so it doesn't take anything from that. So.
Does the barrier take anything from it?
Technically, yeah. I mean, it's the barrier has like so much, like HP. So.
Got it. That's my turn.
All right. Oh, Cassandra's up then. Okay. I suppose that makes sense. Let's see. Well, she might as well tandem movement. And then she's going to target, and she's going to strike. Really? Really? 1 point. 1 point off. That's a miss from Tenglong. That took it a moment to roll. That Tenglong technically gets 30. Wow. I mean, admittedly, that minus freaking 8 map on poor Tenglong's secondary, its tail attack. But that was in, like, increasingly lower numbers.
Whoa!
That was ridiculous. Well, that's her turn. Kel.
All right. He's gonna look
That
over
is
at
so
Cassandra
unfortunate.
and just kind of chuckle under his breath as he makes a strike.
Okay. No problems. 27's a hit.
21.
And I'm assuming that's on number 3, right?
Yes, number 3.
Okay. All right.
And he's got, how many ammo does he have? He has 4 in the clip.
Okay.
Once more.
That's a miss.
Okay. And he will end his turn.
Alrighty. Leica.
All right. Let's see. Da, 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 da. All right. Let's see.
Wait a minute. Why did my my first strike did? Oh, never mind. Never mind. I see. I actually kind of hurt myself there because I was a bit too close to LC3.
Oh. Interesting.
Oh yeah, volley.
Yeah,
Yeah.
range
you
penalty.
put
Get a range penalty of 2.
Range penalty of 2. I mean, because number 3 is 30 feet away.
Oh, it was thinking I was hitting LC5.
Oh.
I was aiming for LC3.
Oh, yeah, because you're targeting
Yeah.
because it,
Oh,
it's...
yeah, 50 feet. Jesus.
Yeah, it thinks you're shooting at all the way down there. That's why. So...
Oh shit!
So, but what is their AC? Because if I missed on LC, it was a should have been a 20.
Should have been a 20. Their AC right now is 20. Both of their ACs are 22, so
Okay,
it
so
wouldn't have
yeah,
changed anything
gotcha.
because they have shield up. So
Well, actually, what about, because wouldn't my barricade buster do something to the shield?
I don't know.
Because if they because the shield has hardness, right? How much hardness?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm imagining that you would have to like hit, right?
That's a good
Barricade
question.
buster. Let me double check. Let's see. It's less effective at long range. Let's see. Whenever you deal damage to an object, structure, or vehicle, including shields and animated objects, the object takes basically double damage. So you still had to hit first in order for it to matter.
Gotcha.
But also, in order for you to affect their hardness, they would have had to use the raise shield reaction, which he didn't do.
Okay.
So,
Gotcha. Okay. That clarifies things.
yes. Because you dealt way more damage than the shield had anyway, so I just didn't bother with it.
Gotcha.
Because the shield only has hardness of 15 and you dealt 21. Technically, it would have been, only 6 points of damage after the 15 hardness. But still.
The speed of a bullet is quicker than the raising of a shield.
Yeah. You could definitely view it that way, so. So what is Leica doing?
All right. Yeah. Jeez. Let's see. Okay, she's going to use Ray of Frost.
Okay.
She's going to try and attack 5.
Okay. 26 hits.
Nice.
20 damage. He is down.
Right, and she's just going to
Yeah.
she's just going to use her last action for shield.
Alrighty. With all but one cultist down, the barrier around the false Hydra weakens. The false Hydra begins to thrash against the barrier. And the barrier in kind shatters like glass.
Oh, dang.
Before I do anything, it does technically have this regeneration, but I think that only applies if... I think that only applies if one of its heads is damaged. What is it? False heads. Where is that regeneration? 'Cause I just saw that pop up and I'm like confused by that. Because I don't remember giving it a regenerative ability beyond its heads. I'm not even seeing an ability that gives it regeneration. Oh, I don't think any of you actually see the regeneration that popped up because that's a GM only thing. I just noticed.
Yep.
I will just ignore it then because I don't remember giving it a regeneration. Despite it popped up and said the Hydra receives 9 regeneration, but didn't actually apply it to the Hydra's health. So I was like, okay, before I apply that, I'm going to try and figure out where that's coming from. But I don't see that in it, its sheet at all. I mean, maybe it's because I copied the Hydra head property from the regular Hydra, and so it thinks it's supposed to have a regeneration. I don't know. Oh, yeah, okay. Yep. That's where that came from. I can remove that. Okay. Yes. So yes, that's where that came from. It does not actually have a regeneration. Anyway. So the Hydra thrashes at the barrier, shattering the barrier that's around it. That is technically one of its actions. It's essentially making an attack on the barrier and destroying it. Now, what it's actually doing is, it is, let's see. Plus additional for every. Manage that one. Oh, that's attacking a single target. Okay. To a number of each against it. Okay. So what it's actually doing is it is using a 2-action ability, Storm of Jaws. So basically it can make a number of attacks equal to its heads without applying map. Or rather, map applies after. So it made one against the barrier and shattered the barrier. I hate to do this because it's done this every time, but against Kona.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah.
At least she
rolls
double
back
chugged
on
those
this for you.
potions.
Yeah, at least she double chugged the fucking potions. God damn it.
So 28 points of damage, and you are grabbed by one of its heads. And because because it has multiple heads, this time it can grab multiple people if it wants to.
It only has 3 heads, right?
It only has 3, yes. So 33 to hit on
She's gonna raise
Leica.
her shield.
Hmm?
She is gonna raise her shield.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. I think your shield has hardness 15 then, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Is
So
that
you won't
no
take
damage?
any damage. How about that?
Nice.
You are still grabbed, but you won't take any damage.
Nice.
So that is 2 of its actions. It is then going to use a 3rd action to strike again with the 3rd head that does not currently
M-A-P.
have any, that it's currently not grabbing anybody with. Wow!
Even with max map. Oh my god.
Yeah, by 1 point. That's ridiculous. So 17 points of damage and grabbed.
So
Uh-oh.
much grabbing.
This is bad.
The fact that it went for the scrawny and very little meat on his bones instead of the actual like very healthy, very muscular reptile.
If you see me shoot out like I'm fucking Junkrat, just know I have bombs.
I hate Junkrat.
Alright, Kona, you're up.
Stupid
Okay.
hero.
Kona is just 100% done with this fucking bullshit. She is going to double demon strike the Hydra.
Double demon strike the Hydra. Nice.
I'm down to 7 rounds. How often do I get to do this?
Right.
Well, more often once I can make scrolls of haste, but for now.
For now, yeah.
You know, Kona's probably ready to forget about the false Hydra. Start singing, bitch. I'm done with you.
I will note that since this is the full body, you do have the ability to attack the body itself, or you can choose to attack a head specifically. So
She is attacking the body itself.
okay.
And she still has the Hydra studied, so I can still get my bonuses.
Yep.
Yeah.
I did. That's why I didn't refocus on the cultists. It's like, nope. 100% on the Hydra. The cultists are just assholes.
Good plan.
I'll just kill them.
Yeah, the cultists for cannon fodder.
Hmm.
Really,
It's like, this way I'm not wasting actions or rolls.
Right.
Can you imagine a pirate on a ship, getting shot in the head by a cannon?
Hmm.
1 second,
Okay.
there's a head. Next, completely gone.
Well, okay, question for the group. I could attack the head that's holding me and then attack the body. What do you think?
Good. That's probably what I would do. Attack the head, get free, then go for the body.
Okay, so I'm going to attack the head that's holding me first and then attack the body.
Okay.
So this will be against the head that's currently, like, biting me.
Makes sense.
If only we had
Are
a
you going to
vorpal
be kidding
weapon.
me?
Wow.
No!
Ah!
30.
Ah!
Oof.
You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and attack the body because I said that's what I was going to do.
Alrighty.
And this will have the multi-action penalty, of course.
Yeah.
Multiple attack penalty.
I got to add my bonus back in. This is just humiliating.
Oof.
Uh-oh.
I was just like
This is,
flailing around this thing's jaws, like can't hit fucking anything.
Concerning.
You know what? I have a hero point because we started another session, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm going to spend it
All
and
right.
re-roll.
Come
First or
on,
second?
hero point.
I'll re-roll the first one because it has a better chance of hitting.
Exactly.
Sounds like.
So let's see if I
can.
can lop the head off.
Come on.
All right. So one more attempt at the head.
Yes!
Yeah!
Hey.
There we go.
There you go.
Ah, nice.
Okay, so now I get to do my damage and my exploit damage. So let's do damage first,
19.
and then another
Respectable.
6.
25 damage.
Yep, 25 to
not
that to
bad.
the head.
Damage. All right. All right.
I would just. Wait, you meant to the body, or wait, no.
No, it's going
First
to
strike
the
was
head.
to
This
the
one,
head,
the
so-
first roll was to the head. Yep.
First
Yeah.
roll, yeah. The first attack was to the head, and that's what she re-rolled.
Yes.
All right. Well, you deal 25 points of damage to one to the head that is grappling you. It does hurt, but after your strikes are over, the head just like regenerates the piece that you've slashed apart. So you did not.
I think I'll probably just start attacking the body next round.
But
But hopefully I can hit.
Yeah.
I just need to
Unfortunately,
hit.
you did not deal enough damage to sever the head. So,
no.
Do we need to do that in like one go?
possibly. That is something for you to figure out.
But
I am
anyway, that's
making it
4
do.
actions, so...
I am making it do a flat check. Since you're attacking the one that is specifically grabbing you, and it failed.
so she falls to the ground like,
So you are no longer grabbed by the head. So, cultist.
let me go.
The cultist looks at Cassandra. The cultist looks at Tenglong. And then the cultist says, I will give everything. My God must not die. And basically, he is casting a two action version of heal. Whoops. Not on the cultist. On the Hydra.
Oh, jeez.
It's at full HP.
Oh, boy.
Don't. Okay, you all attack the heads. I'll attack the body. I have a few tricks up my sleeve.
We need to get rid of this cultist, otherwise it'll keep healing.
Whoops,
Yeah,
that
that's
is the
true.
wrong button.
I still plan on having Kona focus on the body, because if she can hit twice, the amount of damage she will deal is
Right.
absolutely nuts.
And I mean, Cassandra's got this one cultist,
Okay.
maybe. Assuming she doesn't miss all 4 of her attacks. So, but yeah, Skarkon, you're up. Skarkon.
Great. Skarkon is going to
Explode.
funny.
But yeah, he did try to stab Cassandra, but he missed, so.
And this is why you stay in school.
believe-
Otherwise, you turn into cultists that worship fucking
My
bags of flesh.
double brew. Let me. Double brew. You know your formula so well that you can concoct 2 items at once. Yeah, okay. So he's going to use 1 quick alchemy to expend 2 infused reagents for a bottled lightning moderate. Oh, shoot. 1 bottled lightning and 1 alchemist fire.
Okay.
Moderate. Then he will strike. Strike with that.
2d6 electric damage.
And it becomes off guard if it hits.
Yes.
Nice.
Hell yes. And it does.
Nice. So was that meant to go at the cultist?
No.
Okay.
I thought I targeted the
The Hydra.
We've all done it.
Yeah.
We've all done it.
No, it says that I was targeting it.
Odd. Unfortunately, a 28 does miss the Hydra.
Aw.
So.
And then going to strike with that. Since my bombs occupy my free hands.
Right. Okay.
Multiple attack penalty. Cool. But it still does get splash damage. Or maybe? I don't know.
Probably, I would imagine.
Splash
Let me see.
train.
Alchemist, fire. Moderate. Da 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 da. Alchemist, fire. Moderate. See, splash trait when you use. If an attack with a splash weapon fails, succeeds, or critically succeeds, all creatures within 5 feet take the listed splash damage. On a critical fail, it misses. So, on a failure, the target of the attack still takes the splash damage. Add splash damage together with the initial damage against the target before applying weaknesses and resistances. Okay. So it misses, so it doesn't deal persistent damage or regular, but it does still deal the splash damage, which is 2 points of fire.
And also, however many for the bottled lightning.
Oh yeah, the
Since it too
bottled lightning
is-
also has splash.
Wait, no. Yeah, nope, it does. It does.
Yep. Two electricity splash damage as well. So now that
Yeah.
does hit everybody, which means that it also hits Cassandra and Kona.
Oh no.
Okay.
So
It's not much
Shocking.
damage, so
yeah, it's 2 electric and 2 fire damage basically. So
I just click double.
yeah, yep, you could just click double. I didn't even think about that.
Okay.
I just hit the damage button twice. So
Since
but
I
yeah.
have no resistances, like
Right. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I just didn't even think about hitting double. I just hit damage twice. So you're like, just hit double. I was like, oh yeah, that's a thing.
oh yeah.
So, all right.
That's my turn.
All right. In that case, it's going to go to Cassandra, who is going to tandem strike. 29 will hit. 12 damage. And I do believe the last of the cultists is down. Which is good, because Tenglong, I was planning already, since Tenglong only had to wait 1 turn for her breath weapon, Tenglong is going to turn to the false Hydra and breath weapon.
Nice.
And the Hydra's the only thing in the cone, so 26, I think, technically, yeah, meets it, beats it, so it takes half damage. So it's going to take 7 points of electricity damage. Oh, that was really cool. I just watched the health.
Yeah, the
boss
bird
bar.
rate out. That was awesome.
That was really cool.
I like it.
Let's see. So that's her tandem strike, which costs 2 actions, or I guess it's called act together. Let's see. Action or activity using the same number, and the other takes a single. Okay, so yes. So she used 2 actions for act together, which means Tenglong can do 2, and then she does 1. So, since she still has 1 action left, she's going to turn her attention to the false Hydra, and with map, critically miss. I mean,
No.
she did have a -5 to the roll.
Yeah, yeah.
In fact, the highest. Ooh. Wait, is the
AC
highest
30.
she can roll a 28? 1d20 plus 8. Oh, right, because it's factoring map into that. Okay. And so normally she could roll 5 higher. Ooh. So she's going to have to roll a crit to even hit this thing. In that case. I think. 20 plus 8 plus 5. Yeah, she's got to roll a 19 or higher in order to even hit this thing.
Ooh.
Good grief.
Oh, man.
Cal, you're up.
All right.
That's all right. She's got plenty of other
5,
things she
10,
can do
15,
instead.
20. Cal is going to move.
In fact, she has many things she can do because of that.
3.
But that'll have to wait till her turn.
Now
How
move
much
here.
does she normally have?
Target the Hydra.
Uh,
And
to hit, how much does she normally have?
please, God strike.
So her normal attack is only a plus 13 to hit. But up until now she's mostly been relying on, tandem striking. Her spells are up to, I think, plus 18 or something like that. She just hasn't used them. So, she's been using 1 swing with a katana and then having Tenlong make 3 more. So, next turn she'll start casting spells. So,
All right, well, I used up my.
Oh, yeah, that was both attacks. I see that. 27 and 28. Okay.
No dice.
Rip. Leica.
All I have to roll is a 10 or higher. My first attack.
Right. Alright. Well, Leica, you are up.
Am I still in its mouth?
Yes, yep. You're still grabbed by it, so you can't move. So, because you are immobilized.
Isn't it in melee range?
Technically, its head is in melee range because it's grabbed you. So, you can attack its head. Its body is not in melee range.
Okay, let's do something crazy then.
So, because its body is all the way, over here, where its body is, but its head is extending out to reach you. So, both you and Skarkron.
Okay, let's first
Or
start
it's
off this.
Skarkron. I'll get that right eventually. It's not even spelled that. Like I keep saying Skarkaron, but it's not even spelled that way.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'll be back.
Okie dokie.
Alright,
It's fine. We got a
Let's
bit till it's his
see.
turn anyway.
yep. Let's see. And you had that no what disco week for a bit, but
Hmm?
sorry. Yeah. Lost my train of thought there.
If you were wondering if I have the Sunblade updated, it is on here.
Nah, not
so.
that.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I was asking if you had those dragon creatures.
Oh, yeah. Yep, I have the dragons.
Good.
Flame, River, and Shadow, right?
Yep.
Okay.
In this case, a flame drake.
Summon dragon. Conjure a dragon. Let's see. It has dragon trait. His level is 5 or lower. It works like summon animal. Okay. Flame Drake. I don't know if you need ownership to be able to do anything with that, though. You probably do. Can I set ownership to just this token, or no? I have to give you full. Oh, okay. I have to configure full ownership. There we go. All right. Now it should be available for you to use.
And I'm guessing
I think you can summon it up, like
said
anywhere
30
between
feet.
you and up to 30 feet. So if you want to
Right.
move that token somewhere, I won't count it as movement. So
Right there.
down there.
So let's put it right there. Yep, I don't measure.
Yep, you're still on the measure. There you go. Cool. So you summon the flame drake over there. Cool. So does that... How does that work? Does that go on your turn? Does it need to roll initiative?
You know what? I'm gonna be real. I did not think this far.
Let's see. Summon dragon. That is a 3-action move. It works like summon animal.
Right.
Let's
Let's see.
see. Conjure a creature. Hiding the spell increases the level. This works like summon animal. If I click on summon animal, it doesn't.
Summon creature can summon out a creature. Let's see. Okay, we can send the game defense. I mean, we finish get to some. Okay, so it could use its can use its 2 actions.
I can use 2 actions.
Yep.
Okay. Oh yeah, can't summon other creatures. Immediately after finishing casting the spell, summon creature uses its 2 actions for that turn. They're automatically banished if they're reduced to 0 HP. Let's see, a spawn or other creature generated Returns to its unaltered state. Okay.
Right.
So yeah. So I guess it has 2 actions right now.
Yep.
And abilities.
Right. In that case, it's going to use its Draconic Frenzy. So 2 Fang strikes and 1 tail strike.
Okay.
It's-
I guess it just.
What's this? Fangs.
I don't know if it's supposed to roll its own initiative or not.
I'm assuming it just. Let's see.
Let's see. It gets the minion trait, which I think determines. I can't act when it's not your turn. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so the creature gains the summoned trait. If a creature has a summoned trait, it gains the minion trait. A minion can use 2 actions per turn, has no reactions, and cannot act when not your turn. The minion acts on your turn in combat once per turn. But you have to
command.
Yeah, you have to spend an action to make it do things. So.
Yep. Yeah, that works for me. So really, she could. So subsequent turn, she could cast a spell, then order it to attack.
Right. Well, the casting of the spell automatically incorporates that in the first turn. So it's just every turn after that, you still you have to spend an action to make it do something. So the first turn it's free. So.
All right.
So. All right. Then you should be able to click the buttons for the flame drake there. So, and 22 is a miss. 24 is a miss. And 21 is a miss. Oof.
Ooh.
Oof, oof, oof.
Big oof.
All right.
Doesn't it have like 2 actions?
That was its 2 actions.
Yeah, that was its 2 actions because it was using Draconic Frenzy, which allows it to make 3 attacks. So.
Got it.
Well, all right then. It is the false Hydra's turn. The Hydra is going to 1 or 2 action the move Wave of Claws. It makes 3 attacks, each on a different target, all with the little horrid-looking hands that are kind of growing out of the bottom of its body. This basically works the same way that its bite does, in that it makes all 3 attacks pre-map, but then applies map afterwards. Technically,
I just realized I can't see Cassandra's health. Didn't even occur to me until now.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah, as a healer, that would be...
Yeah. That was because I had it set to only... I had it set to the usual... the Foundry defaults to hover for owner. as the default. So 29 is a hit on Tenglong. And technically, Tenglong has no health, so that goes to Cassandra. And then its third attack will be on Kona. 20. Ooh. Right on.
Like dead on.
Dead on.
Ah.
So 14 damage to Kona. And then, as its third action, it's gonna roll a 1d2, and the answer is Leica gets swallowed.
Oh no!
So Leica, let's see, I have to remember how this works again. I only did this, like, what, 4 times now? And yet, I can't remember. Oh, right. Yeah. You have to... Leica has to make an athletics check first. That's right. It's not an automatic thing. Leica has to make an athletics check.
I don't think she's going to pass it.
Yeah, something tells me Scargon's not going to pass his either.
That plus 0 to athletics. I mean, yeah, no, no. Because I was gonna say you could on a crit because its reflex is a 20, except that its reflex is a plus 20, which means that I add 10 to that, so it's 30. So yeah, nope. Let's see. Actions. I actually need to click this because it does things. It is 2d8 plus 7 bludgeoning damage plus 2d6 acid damage. I wish I could figure out how to add those all together in one button. 32 damage.
Jesus.
Christ almighty.
At least Leica's got some HP.
Fuck.
At least Leica's got some HP, yeah.
I can't survive that long, though.
Right.
Alright, you'll need to burst out somehow.
I mean-
you can probably use spells to
Yeah.
damage it enough.
I mean, I did the alligator roll.
Assuming she can hit.
Right.
Right. Just to use your
Yeah.
best. I mean,
Actually,
keep in
use
mind
stuff
that other
requires
people-
saving throws.
Yeah. Keep in mind
yeah.
that other people dealing damage can rupture as well, so.
right.
So, question: does dealing damage to the heads deal damage to the Hydra, or only like the body?
Dealing damage to the heads deals damage to the head specifically. So, the heads have their own HP pool.
Gotcha.
Do the 1-1-2 combo. I'll make sure you're healed. Don't worry.
That said, if you're thinking about like dealing rupture damage, if you deal that to the body, that will still deal the rupture damage. So you don't have to target the head.
Because, yeah, the head has no longer. It's swallowed, so the character
Right.
passes down the gullet.
Right.
So Kona's gonna use an action to pull out a scroll, read it, and it poofs.
Mhm.
She spends another action doing some kind of focusing thing. I'm going to tell you what all this is in a second.
Right.
And then her third action is going to be the like Titan Strike.
Okay.
So Kona just like charges up all this power and then goes, Demon Strike, final form. This is so I am combining True Strike
Oh my.
Intensify, and Demon Strike.
Oh my.
Jesus.
And
Please,
Kona
God,
just
let this
plunges
hit.
her sword into this thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
get
divided.
all the actual fucked.
Right. Also, if you can hear that, that's my cat's toy, so.
Hmm.
That was what I was talking about earlier. If you were starting to hear tweeting.
So I roll with
Yep.
a addition modifier and with advantage.
Nice.
That's keep higher, right? That's
Hmm?
keep higher is the advantage in this game. Because True Strike, I'm supposed to roll twice, and
Yeah.
so it's keep higher. Okay.
Yes.
If this doesn't work, there's no fucking hope. This is like everything thrown into one fucking attack.
Yes. The next time you make an attack roll, attack twice and use a better result. So,
Damn, still not a crit.
wow. I mean, that was an 18
Yeah,
on the
you
die.
need to roll
but-
a nat 20 to crit on this thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Yep. Because the
But
highest
still,
you can...
this is going to be a lot of damage.
Looks like the highest you can roll is a 39, so...
Yeah.
But hey, 37 is a hit, so...
So there's that,
Okay.
and then this.
That and then that. Okay. Also... hang on.
36 points of damage.
To do some items.
Do you have a Titan Wrestler?
Silver items work on devils. This is an aberration, so there's no bonus to that. Okay. I was just seeing if the silver did anything extra to this thing. So.
I appreciate you looking. I do.
Yeah. So take that 32 damage.
There's Kona's sweet damage kicking in.
That 32 does count as rupture. Leica spills outward from the creature's body.
Like, this thing is not getting anybody else.
Well, it's gonna get me next turn if I don't try to escape.
Don't try to escape. So Leica spills out from the wound in the creature's body. You notice that it does start to like close up just like previously. But it doesn't seem like it's regenning anywhere near as rapidly as it was when it was the heads.
Oh, so it has a hole in it.
So, let's see. Alright. I suppose that's it for Kona's turn.
Yes. This officially makes the most I've ever thrown into a single fight.
The Lethe cultists are all dead, so I have just removed them from initiative. Which brings us to Skarkon.
Skarkon's gonna have to make a DC
athletics?
5 flat check. Oh,
Ooh.
he's that's to draw his alchemist flasks.
Okay.
So that's gonna be against the or acid flask.
Acid flask.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
So if this hits.
Welp.
Wow.
That's a 38.
Whoa!
That is a crit. Nat 20.
Acid that motherfucker!
Very nice. Very nice.
And it's 2d6 persistent acid too.
D6 persistent acid. Now,
Nice.
I assume that's going at the body, or...
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So deal damage. That is splash also, which means it hits Cassandra, Leica, and Kona. Because it hits. Oops, I just added that to Leica on accident myself, but oh well. I was just
Kona doesn't
clicking.
care. She's tough. She'll take it.
Yeah. And I guess technically it also hits the flame drake here. Let me always for everyone, at least for the moment. And then the flame drake has to take a little bit of splash. That flame drake's got 75 HP. I think it can take 2 points of damage, no problem.
I think it'll be fine.
So
Next turn, it takes everything else.
Okay. That's all his, or not all of his actions. That's 2 of his actions.
Yes.
What do I have to do to get out of grabbed?
Let's see. Grabbed. I think it's.
Wasn't it like?
Let's see. Does it not say what it is?
If not, I can just fucking. Actually, I can acid splash, or not acid splash, acid flask the head too.
The head too. Yeah, I know that there is a way to get out of grapple. Here it is.
I'll just shove a acid flask down the head's throat.
Okay. You
multiple attack penalty, I guess.
Yes, it would use your map. So.
I
was gonna say it is an athletics check to escape. But yeah.
I guess I can't escape now, though.
Yeah, because escape is an action, so yeah, you wouldn't be able to now. I mean, you do have a hero point, but that's up to you.
Yeah, let me re-roll this.
Okay. Because yeah, you haven't used your hero point yet, so. Which, speaking of hero points.
Oh, okay.
Oh dear. Speaking of hero points, the DM or the GM or whatever forgot
would I have gotten a hero point from the critical miss?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you. Well. You wouldn't have. Excuse me. Yeah, you wouldn't have because you used the hero point on it. But normally, yes.
Oh, okay.
So, but also, I wanted to just note that I gave Kona a hero point, because let's be honest, that was cool.
It was.
So, and that, according to the rules of hero points, if the GM determines something is cool, the GM can give out hero points for it.
Yeah.
So, let's be honest, that was cool. Cassandra's gonna go. So, Cassandra has a bunch of abilities that she has not had a chance to use yet. One of those being Lightning Storm.
Ooh.
So I'm not going to bother placing the emanation. She'll place it in a way that the 20-foot burst only hits the Hydra. So the Hydra has to make a reflex save, which unfortunately it succeeds. But it is still going to take half, so that is
Ooh.
15 damage. That is a 3-action move, though. So unfortunately, that is it for her turn. But yeah, basically, you see, you know, she's been holding her katana and everything, and she just holds the katana up into the air, and just a blast of lightning comes down on top of the false Hydra. So, Cal, you're up.
All right. First thing he's going to do is bark orders to get this thing surrounded. We need this thing off guard.
True.
So he's specifically either asking Cassandra or Kona to,
Try and move around.
position themselves in a way that it can be off guard.
I'm definitely planning on having Kona do that next round.
Cool.
Or
Is-
on her
Is
next
that
turn.
an ability
he-
you have, Cal?
Well,
because I know there's
He
something
needs
like
he
that.
needs this thing to be off guard so he can activate his vital shot.
So wouldn't it not be off guard to you because it's only off guard to the...
Well,
Because it's only off guard to the people that are flanking it specifically, so...
Yeah.
that's true.
You need something like a wolf companion, something with pack tactics.
Yeah.
I believe.
Oh well.
Yeah, something that specifically applies off guard in order for you to take advantage of it.
Something
But, I
like
mean,
a
either
debilitating
way-
shot or
Yeah. So, I mean, either way, you know, getting this thing flanked is still a good idea.
I can at least
Um,
still move into opposing position with Cassandra. So
Right.
there's that.
Actually, I personally would prefer Cassandra to move because Skarkon's gonna rush up and heal Kona ASAP.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea, considering she's like 2/3 dead.
Right.
Yeah.
Probably not a bad idea.
So Cal is going to, let's see, how many bullets does he have in his? He's got 1, so he's going to strike, miss. He's going to, yep, come on.
Hmm.
He's going to shift, reload, and then he's going to strike one more time. See if that works. Nope,
Good grief.
not my night tonight.
Yeah. This thing, I mean, let's be honest. It's got a 32 AC. That is insanely high.
It is
So
insanely high.
It's too damn high.
It's too damn high.
We need to bring the
It's-
ceiling down on this bitch.
it is quite high.
Actually, that's a good idea.
All right.
There's a
Well,
way to do that.
since that is your 3, that
Yep.
brings us to Leica.
Okay.
Oh, also, I forgot to roll my 10 long 4-turn recharge.
Oh,
No.
I mean, it's been 1 turn now, but I was like, maybe, you know, on Cassandra's next turn it can do that. Again, nope. It's got 3 turns before it can breath weapon again. I just forgot to roll that to begin with, so. But yeah.
Jeez. Okay.
Leica.
Okay, let's see. Okay, first and foremost, so something like that doesn't happen again. At least not as bad.
Mm-hmm. Mage armor. +1 bonus to saving throws. Nice.
And a +1 to AC.
And +1 to AC. Oh, yeah.
maximum
I
dex
looked
mod
at
of 5.
heightened 4th level and forgot to actually look at this like normal effect. So
It's a max plus a maximum of 5 or plus 5 dex. So
hmm
Well, a deck maximum dex mod anyway.
yeah. Maximum dex mod of +5. Use your unarmored proficiency to calculate your AC. Hmm.
Wrong one. Yep, wrong one. Well, wrong button.
Oh yeah, you accidentally hit it
Yeah.
twice there. Yep.
Fix that. I don't know if there's like a status icon for it or.
It oddly enough, this is one of the few things that is awkward about this. That there doesn't seem to be an automation for it for some reason. But I can easily add it on for you. Let's see, +1 AC. There we go. And then +1 from mage armor. Oh, good. You have to add it to each individual saving throw.
yep.
It's odd. It is odd that this is not something that they have like automated adding those in. So
Anyway, hey, gonna use her last action to command the Drake to attack.
okay. So it can draconic. It is able to draconic frenzy. So
Yep.
it does also have fireball breath.
Which I'm about to do now.
Okay, sounds like a plan. Make a reflex. Oh,
Damn.
Holy shit.
your flame drake takes in a breath, releases a massive ball of fire. And what you see is like the blob that is the Hydra just kind of like squishes itself into this awkward position where the flames just go right around it.
Jeez.
So, oh, and one, it is a 1 on the recharge. Cool.
Oh, did it show you?
Yeah. Interesting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yep. It did show me. Interesting that it didn't show you. So, but yeah, it did come up with a 1. So you rolled a 1d6 and it came up with a 1. So next round you won't be able to do it again, but then you'll be able to after that.
All right. Well, that's really all she could do.
Alrighty. Interesting. Well, that brings us to the top of the initiative again for round 6.
Yep.
The false height. Okay, it's still giving me a regeneration for the Hydra, and I don't know why. So that brings us back to the Hydra once more. The Hydra is going to
The persistent damage.
Yeah, isn't that at the end of its turn? Yes. Yeah, persistent damage is at the end of its turn.
Got it.
Because that's when it also makes the recovery check, so.
Got it.
Let's see. So. It is going to spend 2 action on its Storm of Jaws. Now, what it's doing is it's actually recalling its head from Scarcon here, so that it can do all 3 of its attacks on different people. So, first one it wants to go after is the one all the way in the back here. Wow!
Wow.
Kyle's like middle finger.
Yep.
The friggin' So it pulls its head back from Scarcon, turns towards Cal, lunges at Cal,
Pole vault.
and then just
the gun.
smashes right into the head just smashes into the ground in front of Cal. It was attacking too quickly for its own sake, apparently.
Has Grandma ever told you not to play with your food?
Oh my gosh!
Oh my god!
That is the luck we need.
Kona lets out a barking laugh. He's just like mocking this thing.
Wow. It must be distracted or something from like having to go all amorphous from that fireball. Because wow,
It got
those
too
rolls,
flexible.
man.
It's also being burnt.
Oh sure.
Of course.
Oh, unfortunate.
I can hit my own character just fine.
Aren't the NPCs the most expendable of the group?
It is
I mean-
true.
Yes, but also like that's a bit mean spirited.
No offense.
True.
No offense, meant.
Right.
Yeah.
As it bites down on
joke, yes.
As it bites down on Cassandra, it actually like digs into one of her arms, and you begin to see sparks fly.
Oh dear.
Let's see.
I don't think she's gonna get her wish to be a real girl.
It's missed with 3 attacks, but it still has an action. So I think it's just gonna go ahead and yeah.
Can it move?
It can't move. I mean, it can move, but it can't because of the amount of people around it. But it does still have
Unless it
other
took a shove.
attacks. So, of course, it does have a -10 to map. So, I'm not too surprised that was a miss. But yeah, after attacking with all 3 of its heads, one of its arms reaches out and slashes at Kona to no effect. Let's see, it
With the
takes
double middle finger.
22 points of acid damage
Jesus.
and critically fails its recovery check.
Yeah.
Kona, you're up.
Is this thing just gonna die by the acid and we don't have to do a thing? We just need to survive or
Okay.
something?
Down
I'm
to
so
5
glad
rounds of haste.
I made those bombs on the way here. I knew we were gonna fight something. Something big.
Here's something that Kona normally can't do thanks to haste. Intensify, Titan Swing, and regular attack all in the same turn.
Very nice. Very nice.
Please let these hit. It's gonna chunk so much damage. Please. This thing is such a high freaking AC.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's a boss monster,
It's
so
a good challenge, though.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
this has been a great challenge. This is
Oh, yeah.
amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I mean, this is one of the things I like about Pathfinder is bosses can have more than average AC.
They actually mean something.
Bosses feel
Yep.
like bosses.
Yeah.
And imagine, if we were level 12, we wouldn't be struggling.
Oh yeah.
That's 3 levels away.
Yep.
Look how much damage she just took off.
Jeez.
That
And
was
then I get one
beautiful.
more attempt at this.
33 points of damage.
Beautiful.
And this is going to be a regular attack, but it still gets her intensify.
Okay?
Because that lasts for the whole turn.
Right.
Which is such bullshit with haste. I just like to say this is absolute bullshit, but it's legal, so fuck you.
It is legal. Yeah. I totally get it. I really do.
Oh, that's a miss.
Oh.
Ah,
Damn. You know what? Hero
you would
point.
have had to
Okay.
critical. You have to roll it at 20.
I think I can. Wait, can I hit? What does it take to hit it again? I forget.
It's a 32,
32.
so
Oh,
you'd have
wait,
to roll
32.
18, 19, or 20. on the
Yeah,
die.
I'm not gonna use my. I'm not gonna use my hero
Play
point
it
for that. I'm gonna
safe.
save
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna save it. Save it.
Save it. Makes sense.
I still did a shit ton of damage.
That,
so-
Yeah,
that
you
was
did.
good. That was good damage. I will admit.
Ah, man.
Squarkon.
Makes me
Okay,
wish I could.
Skarkon is quick alchemy,
Okay.
and use 2 of his, what's it fucking called?
Reagents.
Yes, reagents, thank you. Because it's the boss fight. We're
Yeah.
going to be spent after this,
Oh yeah.
but it's
God.
gonna be,
Gotta drop everything. Totally.
so those are going to be
Alchemist Fire and Bottled Lightning.
Please hit with a bottle of lightning.
yeah, I'm gonna strike first with the
Bottled Lightning.
bottled lightning.
Okay.
So please hit.
Oh,
Yes!
right on.
Yes!
Ah, hell yeah!
Right
So
on.
if I were a bomber, this is what I'd be doing every turn.
Ooh.
B-52 bomber.
Let's see. Bomb also deals 2 electric splash damage, which is going to hit, again, Cassandra, Leica, Kona, all that. It's going to take 11 points.
And becomes
Cassandra's
off
gonna
guard.
take 2 points.
I'm actually at the point of now becoming concerned about the splash damage.
If you need to, back away.
Off guard. It is off guard now.
Yes.
Okay,
So
should
if
I
it can survive
throw-
against Cassandra, and if I can hit,
Should I
Well-
throw the alchemist fire? Do you think you can handle it, Kona?
Yeah, she can take a little bit more splash damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like Kona's
Because
got
if-
35, so.
If this hits, it's gonna be fucking nuts.
Yeah, do it.
It
Just
might
fucking
just
go
it
for
might
it.
just die.
Right.
Now.
Because like, don't worry about me. Just kill the
Nice.
fucking
Hit.
Technically
Wow.
right
God.
on, but that off guard
Yes!
gave you the +2, so.
Oh, this is so clutch.
Hell yeah.
So Skarkron,
I will
you
take that 2 points of
throw
splash.
your bottle of alchemist fire. The flask shatters upon the false Hydra, and its body begins to burn. It screeches in horrible pain as it burns away.
Damn.
That was exactly its health.
Wow.
Squircon's gonna start like fucking dancing.
Fortnite dancing.
Yes.
Dancing. The false Hydra writhes in pain. You see it flailing its heads all around until they just collapse to the ground. There is a distinct smell of burned, rotted flesh afterwards. But the false Hydra is defeated.
Well,
Its
we might wanna-
entire body just like rapidly decays until there's basically nothing left of it except for a horrible rotted husk.
And as it dies, Kona lifts her sword and screams out, "Fuck yeah!" and then just falls over. She just like collapses onto her back and lays there.
Squircon's gonna rush over.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Ruler.
Very good, very good.
Cal can help too.
Gonna rush over and do 2 battle medicine.
And Cal will do 1.
Just laying there like, I'm in so much pain.
Like would just wipe some of the acid off herself, then just before dismissing the Drake. Today you were useless. Do better next
Unfortunately, it kind of didn't do much. So, let's see. In the corner of the room, the horrible blood-colored fluid here, which again, it's blue because that's the only, tile I have, but it's supposed to be, red.
Oh.
Ooh. The horrible blood red liquid there in the corner begins to bubble and boil. You hear a number of voices screaming in pain, coming from this this like fluid. But after a few moments of watching it, the liquid just kind of dissolves into nothing. When you look down at your arms, you notice that yet another brand has vanished.
Is that additional healing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. With mortal healing. That has regained hit points. Critical success instead. And I restore, that additional healing.
Right.
Wow, one more brand gone, finally. And there's how many left?
3.
This is going to take a while.
There are 3 brands remaining on your arms. Kona.
By the way, Kona slowly gets up after like being healed, and she just like grabs Skrarkon, Cal, and Leica, and just bear hugs all 3 of them.
Right.
What I do? I barely did anything.
Too tight. Too tight. Too tight.
If anything, Skrarkon deserves all the love.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give him some loving later.
Oh, I bet you will.
I mean, DMs.
Kona.
So yeah, you were gonna say yes.
You notice what's the best way to put this? Your pack is ringing.
Kona just like takes her backpack off and stares at it for a moment, like what? Open it up and figure out what's making the noise.
Reaching into your pack, you notice, let's see, you were carrying a strange crystalline scale.
I was about to say it's the fucking crystal scale, isn't it?
It's glowing and making this kind of noise, almost like it's trying to speak to you.
Kona's gonna take the scale out, put it up to her ear, and be like, "Hello, ass kicking department."
You hear a. Let's see. You hear a.
Oh, wait, hold on. I've only got 2 bars. She like smacks the scale a couple of times. Okay, well.
Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to get voice mod to load something. Give me 1 sec here. Ooh.
You alright? That's
That actually save that, or
or it did not.
There we go.
sorry, I'm having an issue with this. 1 sec. It's not working like I'm wanting it to. And then I need to do this. And then, okay, I think that actually did it that time. So you take the scale, put it to your ear, and you hear a voice begin to speak through the scale.
You have done well. Far better than I thought you would.
Thanks.
Also, that pitch is too high.
Let me try like this. Something Sorry, I'm like trying to edit this on the fly here. Okay. Uh the scale begins to float in front of you. I need to go in and I need to identify item. There we go. So the scale begins to, moves and begins to float in front of you. All of you are now capable of hearing the voice as it speaks.
I am Irdrith. Yes, the very same Irdrith that this hollow is named after.
So
I am
you're
the watcher and the guardian of this land. I have been watching you since you arrived, ever since you picked up one of my scales. I am interested in you.
I mean, I'm not currently seeing anybody. How about the rest of you? I've done worse for dates. Like, let's be honest.
Could I at least see what you look like first?
Cassandra wouldn't be grabbed anymore.
I would like to meet all of you, but I do not think you are quite ready to meet me. Let's call it another trial. I would like all of you to travel to the city of Kasan and aid the people there. If you are successful, I may arrange for you to come to my tower.
Also, hopefully the voice isn't too bad.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
That sounds fine to me, I guess.
Sure. I like a good
Whatever.
challenge.
Whatever you say, weird disembodied voice.
I'm getting like heavy merit, like another hand touches the beacon. Vibes.
A new hand touches the... I can't even do it.
Yeah.
I wish I could do her voice because her voice is awesome.
Yeah. She's the same voice as A Realm Reborn Merlewib.
Interesting.
Yeah, I hate the Daedric Prince, but Merlewib is freaking a boss.
Right.
Oh, you mean the white? Oh, you mean the child in the hood who doesn't do shit?
The what?
Wait, I'm thinking of someone else. I'm thinking of Moon. I'm thinking of the guy of the dude you meet with Moonbrider. Brita, however you say it.
Oh, yeah.
Merlewib is the admiral.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's the admiral of Limsa Liminsa.
The one who had a gun before anybody else.
Yeah. Technically, yeah. She did have a gun before the Machinist was released. So, let's see. I'm trying to.
If you would, continue to carry my scale with you. That way I may continue to watch. I would like to see how you deal with the threat that is within Kasan.
My freaking mouse is being all wonky. So yeah. I guess if nobody has issues with that.
So we're just going to just say we're going to Kasan next.
Yeah, I mean that is what it seems like.
No rest for the wicked,
So-
as they say.
It is what Irdrith is asking you to do, at least. So, but yeah, I mean, if nobody has complaints about keeping the scale, it's going to pocket itself back, like on its own, like slide itself right back into Kona's pack. So,
Nice.
Nice.
that said, Kat, you'll notice that your inventory now
Says Irdrith scale.
Yep. Now says Irdrith's scale in it. So the fun thing about the scale, now that it has, now that Irdrith has revealed herself, it does have a fun little ability. You can activate it, which takes 1 minute. You can do that once per round. You create a direct mental connection to Irdrith and are able to two-way communicate with her telepathically for up to 1 minute. So, and as a reaction, you can simply cancel that communication. So, but yes, to assist her in watching over her hollow, Irdrith has scattered several of her scales across the realm. These scales have been magically enchanted to act as scrying tools. They essentially act as if they are affected by a permanent clairvoyance spell. So, well, with that, you have taken down the Hydra. I assume you plan to work your way back out of this cave and into Agrinia proper.
Right. Seems like the smart thing to do.
I mean, you could just stay in the cave. You wouldn't get anything done or go anywhere, but you could.
Yeah, Cal is done with cave,
Okay.
and yeah, he's making his way downtown.
You
got
all
business.
make your way through a long, winding cavern. You eventually do manage to come out through a small hole in the ground, barely big enough for a normal like person to step through. Easily something that could be missed by people just wandering about, especially. When you step out, you do notice that the town has fallen into a state of depression, I suppose could be the term. Everybody remembers everything now, since the false Hydra is no longer singing. Which
means they
that,
remember everybody who died.
Yeah, which
Yep.
also means they remember everybody who died.
Oh no.
There we go. Okay. It died on my end, but apparently voice mod just turned it off for a second. So
Well,
as I was saying, that my microphone died. It was like clearly you heard that, so
goodbye, Haste. I'll see you again in a level or two when I can actually cast you myself.
right.
It was nice while it lasted.
Indeed.
Removing quickened.
Let's see. I suppose that so I mentioned this to all of you, but of course the podcast didn't catch it, since it was after the crash. Fighting the cultists did give you 90 experience. Defeating the Hydra, or the false Hydra, if you will, is going to give you another 120 experience.
So 210 total.
435 total.
430. Oh, geez.
Because you also had, let's see, in just this level, you met the Wanderer, which was 20. You helped out Enlil Babi, which was 20. You fought a group of cultists, which was 45. You fought two heads, which were both 70. And then you fought the big group of cultists, which was 90. And then the Hydra itself, which I keep spelling wrong.
660 total HP after we added in our 225.
So.
Only there was a way we could get 6 more HP.
So, I mean, yeah, it should be. Yeah, you should be at 435 experience. So, 565 experience away from a level up. So.
Okay, so no, so I got my math wrong then.
Yeah. I guess so. All I know is what the spreadsheet says. So it has calculated the 20, the 220s, the 45, the 270s, the 90, and the 120, and given me 435. So 435 is current.
We didn't get XP for killing the head, like that were still attached to.
No, the heads only counted as separate HP, because you fought them separately. So. The heads were technically the remaining 3 heads were counted in that 120 experience. So
Got it.
That said, I guess the question becomes, what does your party want to do? You know, does your group want to try to help the town out now that everybody remembers all the people who died?
Might as well. Well, might as well try and get something out of it.
If we're gonna spend like a going to spend that,
Say that again.
if we spend a week in town,
Right.
Skorkon is going to spend it crafting.
Spend it crafting. Okay, makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah, and he's gonna. Yeah, Cal's gonna do a little bit of odd jobs here and there and get his weapon worked on,
His weapon
as well
worked
as
on.
retrain.
Right. Sounds like a good plan to me. Let's see. I mean, it is a little early since it's only 11. But I'm also wondering if this isn't just a good spot to, like, take a moment and, like, you know, figure out your plan, and then, you know, do, you know, essentially, you know, if this isn't a good spot for us to, like, end the session, like, you know, so that you can do whatever you need for your characters and whatnot, before going off on anything else. So I mean, like I said, it's only 11, so, like, I have stuff if we want to keep going. It's just so.
I wouldn't mind keeping on.
Keep going.
No, I wouldn't mind.
Okay. I mean, it's up to all of you.
Yeah, I can keep going for a little bit longer.
Okay.
I need to be right back real quick.
Okie dokie. We'll let Gunner BRB real quick in that case. Let's see. Why don't I have anybody who wants to try to, like, help the town out in, like, dealing with their current situation? Why don't you all roll? I guess it would be a society check. There would technically be, like, a specific action for it.
Yeah, Kona's definitely not going to be any help there.
I just don't know what the
Cal's
specific
got a
action is.
+1, so.
She's not exactly a comfort knoll.
What if?
Right.
What if? Like what? Like it could be
Don't
society,
worry,
but what if,
Skorkon's
like,
got this.
since he's becoming more of, like, the occult side, like, what if he could, like, impact some of his help with, like, you know, the stars, you know?
Mm-hmm.
There's
What if I could add the occultism instead? Like,
Um,
you know, everything happens for a reason, and
well,
Right.
there's a
they're truly not gone. They are still here within your hearts, and you can always look to the stars for guidance.
right. Well, I looked at society and then realized that it was diplomacy that is the one that has the make an impression action.
Oh.
So if you wanted,
You know.
so diplomacy is actually what you should roll. So if people want to roll that instead of society, I mean, if Sklarkon wants to keep with the society check, I'll just take that number anyway. But I'm just saying, if people would like to roll diplomacy instead, that was
Yeah. My
me
diplomacy
goofing.
is also +0, so.
Oof. So
I'm surprised society is intelligent. Society is.
Yeah. Well,
I think it's because society is supposed to be like urban lore. Something.
Yeah. So society is.
It's like cultures and customs and things like that.
Yeah. Society is for recalling knowledge about local history, important personalities, legal institutions, societal structure, and humanoid cultures. It does allow you to subsist in a settlement by finding shelter, scrounging, or begging for food. And you can also use it for either deciphering writing if you're trained, or creating forgeries if you're trained. Diplomacy is more for changing attitudes, helping people out, and using your charisma, and gathering information, making impressions, requesting things, yada yada. So.
Got it.
So I do see Cal got a 17 on diplomacy, so there's that.
Yep.
Technically, I would have gotten a 35 with my.
So your diplomacy would have been a 35 if you had used
The first roll, yeah.
19. Wow, that's a 19 on the die too. Good grief. Cool. All right.
Sklarkon is the equivalent of the "You're my friend now, we're having tacos later" meme.
Right. Makes sense. Let's see.
He'll be doing medical.
Ooh.
He'll be giving out like medical checkups because he's a doctor.
Oops. I didn't realize I had the starting soon up the entire time. Yeah, sure. Why don't you do me a medicine check as well in that case?
Anything that requires use with crafting. I can use crafting instead of
Okay. Sure.
medicine for anything that requires medicine.
Okay. Sure.
Ooh, and was the blacksmith one of the victims?
Yes.
So
The
Cal
blacksmith
can also help
was one of the
man the
victims.
blacksmith
Yes.
since it is away. So if there's a
Okay.
crafting?
There's rules
Or-
rules for it.
Mhm.
If you want to do like earn income or
Right.
it's weird.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean if Cal is actually trying to like earn income, then
both earn income and help the people with any crafting needs, since they obviously don't have a blacksmith
right.
because he got 8.
he did get 8.
So knock out 2 birds, 1 stone. 2 birds, 1 bullet.
Right. So yeah, one of the things that your characters would learn is that the village would inform you of is that the blacksmith actually had indeed arrived. He had arrived. He had just moved into his house. he was getting things still set up to prepare for, the next day starting to work. And then in the middle of the night, he was the Hydra's target. So he literally got ate the same day that he arrived.
Okay.
So that's really
So
unfortunate.
to
So
craft an
unlucky.
item, you must meet the following requirement. The item is your level or lower.
Yes.
Items that doesn't list level is level 0. If it's 9th level or higher, you need to be master. And if it's 16th or higher, you need to be legendary. You need to have the formula, which you have to do a whole crafting thing to
Right.
do.
I'm an expert in crafting, so
An expert in crafting.
it does limit me in some regards.
I mean,
technically.
in terms of the earned income itself, the earned income itself is a bit simpler if you're just if you're not going for anything specific, you're just trying to earn income. Essentially the GM can just set a DC, and if you beat that DC with your crafting skill, a crafting roll, then you win. You get stuff. So, but yeah, if you're just crafting goods in general for the population, then you probably wouldn't have to challenge yourself much beyond a task level 6. So, so if you want to make a crafting check as an expert, you would have to just beat a 22 DC. Depending on what you roll on that crafting check will determine what you manage to do and how well you do it and stuff.
Gotcha.
So.
Okay. Come on.
And the length of
33.
33. And the length of time that it takes you is also determined by what you're going for and things like that. I would say that since you're spending a week here, if you factor the idea that you can probably make things within 2 days, if you were to spend 6 days doing things, you would basically have to make 3 crafting checks, is how I would determine it.
So a crafting check every 2 days.
So, yes, a crafting check every 2 days, but you're going to get different rewards based off of, your checks for each check is what I'm saying. So.
Gotcha. Okay, so 2 more.
Yep, you can go ahead and do 2 more.
Skarkon's gonna spend 4 days crafting
Okay.
bombs.
15 bombs. Alrighty.
30
Lifting bombs.
Ooh. 33 and a 30. Okay.
and
And a
a 25.
25. Ooh. Bum, bum,
So
bum.
so all three passed the 22, right?
Yes, all three of them pass. Let's see. 33, 30, 25. Okay. So okay. The rewards are I was confused for a second, but I got it. So let's see. That would be you said you were expert, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, okay. All right. 8 gold is what you can get out of that.
It ain't much, but it's honest work.
Yeah. So your 33 did count as a critical success. Since they were all being oh, whoops, I accidentally did level 7, but it's fine. It still works. So okay, so the DC was 23 because I looked at the wrong thing. But your rolls end up equaling the same thing anyway. Due to the numbers you rolled. So your first one was a 33, which is a crit, which means that you did a task at level 7, but you got a reward as if you did a task at level 8. And level 8 for expert is 3 gold. The other two were you succeeded, and so you got the at level, which was again 7. And at level for 7 was 2 gold and 5 silver.
Okay.
You do 2 of those, that equals 5
That
gold.
equals 5 gold. Cool.
And then, the 3 gold from the crit, and therefore you have 8 gold, so.
Okay. I'm gonna spend 4 days putting up 20 gold up front for 4 acid flasks. Then I make a crafting check.
Okay. Crafting check. Nice.
Great. It's a DC 18, so
It's a DC 18. You rolled a 33. Nice.
yeah. So that's 30. Should I?
Hmm?
Yeah, Skargon's gonna try and do some odd jobs as well
Okay.
to lessen the second half for 3 days.
Sure.
So, I actually have a question for the group.
Okay.
Okay.
So Conan needs to remake her scrolls, and I'm definitely going to do True Strike again because it's True Strike.
Mm-hmm.
It's just way too
Yeah.
useful when combined with her Power Strike. But I can also make a second level scroll, and she's trained in all 4 schools of magic, which means it can be any second level scroll in the game, any second level spell in the entire game. I'm open to suggestions.
I don't know.
Does anyone have a suggestion?
I don't
Literally
know.
any
No.
second
Nope.
level spell in existence.
I mean, oh, actually, you could do an enlarge spell since you're melee focused.
Somebody landed
Okay.
a crit.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Scarcon
So-
with the crit on crafting. Very nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, I would suggest a enlarge.
Enlarge, huh?
Yeah, it reach increases by 5 feet, and it gains a +2 status bonus to melee damage.
Okay.
You do get a
so
clumsy one, but
That's
It is pretty
for
decent.
income earned, by the
Okay.
way.
Let's see.
Actually, where's the... Okay, yeah. I forgot I had the new book. It's like, hey, why don't I just look through every second level spell?
Yeah, look through every second level spell. 39,
And see what's,
58, 22. Okay.
So what I'm trying to craft is level 3 items.
Level 3 items. Okay.
They're DC 18
da, da.
though, so
Yeah, the DC 18.
no, level 3.
So
You know, this is the only thing that sucks about Thaumaturge scroll casting is there's so many cool spells and I can only make one scroll of each level. Like, the choice
yeah.
is like painful.
So 21 silver.
Damn. That's 2 gold that reduced by.
Yeah. I mean that. Yeah, that's that is from level 3. So because it's 5.
Well, wait, does it depend on our level?
Hmm?
Or the
I mean, it's based off of the task level that you pick. You can pick any task level from 2 levels below down.
shit.
Of your level.
Well,
that was why I went with
I'll
level
go with-
7.
Yeah, I'll go with level 7 too.
Go with level 7 as well. Okay. Because I mean, the DC for that though is 23.
Oh no, 2 crits. Still.
It is 2 crits. So that gives you.
And a failure, which I can cope with.
Let's see, your master level, so it's 3 gold for each of those. Or no, excuse me, I'm looking at the wrong number again. It's 2 gold. It's 2.5 per, so that's gonna be 5. But then on a failure,
Actually, I got criticals on both of those because it's DC 23 and I rolled a 38, 39, and 38.
Yes, that was why I was looking at the wrong thing. Now that I remember it, so, that did not. Okay, it can I can't do that to give points, which makes sense. So it's 6 gold and 4 silver. Because you still get 4 silver even on a fail. So
6 gold, 4 silver. That's 12. No. 16. 15.6.
well, no, the 6 gold, 4 silver is the total.
I know, but I put up 20 before, but as just baseline.
Okay.
I need access to the. I need to find the party token.
It's all the way. It's over there. So,
I need. Well, are the party stores? You know the gold, the reserve gold in here.
yeah, let's see.
Okay.
If you go into the stash at the top there where it says 300, 5, 158, etc., that is what is in the party store itself, as opposed to like what people are carrying. So,
And it was 6 point.
so 6 gold and
6
4
point.
silver. So,
So 15.6 is what.
Ooh, okay. I think I found something. I like the idea of enlarge because it's all about like her doing more damage, right?
right.
So I started looking through different like spell lists to find something that's like, okay, what could like add more damage, right?
Right.
Here's a scroll I could cast as a reaction called Blood Vendetta.
Hmm.
When I get attacked, I can deal 2d6 persistent bleed damage
Neat.
to a creature.
Interesting.
And it gives them weakness to slashing damage,
Weakness is oh my gosh.
which is what Kona inflicts.
Right. Very nice. Yeah, if you want to go for that. I can tell you, since
Yeah, that sounds
your
amazing.
group
Okay.
is, staying for a week, helping Agrinia out.
Like a would try and sell her wares.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, so since your group is staying for, a week and kind of helping the town out, with all of their various needs,
3 gold, 6 silver.
there is your whoops.
It's not letting me edit party stores since I'm taking from that craft.
Oh, I wonder if it's yeah, it's because nobody is owner of the party token. See if it'll let you now. I made everybody owner of the party token.
Yep. Okay. There we go.
That was the problem. I was like, I bet ownership is not given on the party token.
1, 2.
So because you have all stayed and helped out Agrinia, you're going to get an additional 30 experience points.
Nice.
For hanging around, helping out the town and whatnot. Let's see if Leica wants to, try to sell some of her wares. If she could give a diplomacy check, let's do 2 of them. So, go ahead and have Leica do 2 diplomacy checks. I'm assuming gonna hurt that.
I did.
Okay. Doop doop. I mean, I can also. I don't know why I'm deleting all of this stuff. I don't really need to do that. If we can move to separate maps, so. Ooh, 30. Nice, nice. And 26. Okay. All right. You managed to make 4 gold out of, or from going about trying to help out and sell and stuff like that. So, so yeah, current experience is 465, by the way, in case I didn't actually fully say that. I know I was going to say that, but I don't remember. And I know I mentioned 30 experience. I just don't know if I said the current or not. So should all be at 465.
Nice.
Having spent the week helping out the town, Cassandra thanks you all for hanging around, helping out and whatnot. However, Agrinia is her home. The only reason she, had left Agrinia was to find somebody to help Agrinia. So she will be remaining behind. So it will be back to just the 4, well, 5 if you count Don / Leica as separate. So it'll be just Don, Cal, Kona, Leica, and Skrarkon. I said it right for once.
Yeah.
Let's see. And with that, let me bring you all back to the full map. Because you did mention that you were heading to Kasan. Just, as the next story beat. I just wasn't sure if you were wanting to go straight to Kasan, or if you're wanting to explore anything around you, the forest, the Frostfire Peaks, any of that stuff.
Cal was possibly wondering about staying back in Agrinia for at least one more day to try and get his weapon. Slightly upgraded. Because there was a blacksmith there, so it'd be perfect time to do it.
Yeah.
That would take 4 days. I think you only spent 3 of them making money.
Yeah. But yes, you would be able to do that if you want.
Okay, so I need to get. Let's see. What did we agree on? It was an alchemist flamethrower, and that it came back on how many rounds? Was it 1d4 or 1d6?
Standard breath weapon of 1d6. So.
Okay. And I think.
But yeah, it deals. It's I believe it was 30-foot cone. So. 30-foot cone fire damage.
Yeah, what was the dice we agreed on?
I
don't know if we just discussed that because I know with normal with come on.
I don't know if we actually discussed that specifically.
Yeah, because Alchemist Flamethrower has different tiers depending on the alchemist fire used, and since this is one that's I can just use on a reroll, I was hoping for a moderate 2d8, but if that would be a little too overpowered, I could go with lesser 1d8 and 1 persistent fire.
Let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot that the alchemist flamethrower was like a whole thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, 2d8 fire damage, DC 17, reflex save with a 60-foot line, 2 persistent fire damage. So moderate alchemist fire.
That is okay.
Yes, that's fine. Each in the area take fire damage. Just because I forgot that it was like an actual item, I'm kind of looking
Yeah.
over it to double
I
check.
wish like I could put that in like the weapon slot, weapons and shield slot, but it's a part of the equipment.
Yeah, the same with my bomb launcher, but it changes your stuff.
But yeah, now and it requires an action to switch from rifle to flamethrower, and it takes an action to switch back.
Right. It
So
takes
I
two.
literally have a Vladoff assault rifle in my hand.
It takes 2 actions to actually fire, by the way. So don't forget
Oh,
that.
2 actions. So I gotta. So yeah, I gotta
Yeah.
definitely gotta keep an eye on my action economy.
Yep. Because it's 1 action to switch and then 2 actions to fire, but then a whole nother action to switch back. So
Yeah.
it's 4 actions to switch to it and
the
then
action
switch
economy
back.
definitely balances out the damage that it can do.
Oh yeah, for sure. So
Cool.
yeah, but yeah, it's it so it is, but yes, it deals moderate alchemist fire. So
Well, I can just do that.
yeah, you can just do
Whenever I
that.
hit level 11, I can just do that perpetually
Mm-hmm.
without spending infusions because
Hmm.
perpetual or breadth is bomber. So I have 1 bomb that I can upgrade. Like a cantrip.
Right.
I cast bomb.
Oh, I don't need Cassandra or Tenglong anymore here, so I will drop both of their tokens out. Oh boy. My computer is being laggy for some reason. Leica and the new Mona token.
I can't stop looking at Mona.
That's
It's
my
such
mom's.
good art.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh, it really is.
I think your cat needs attention.
That's my mom's cat. That's the one meowing. I'll do this so that the stream can see it.
I will be right back. I am
Okey-dokey.
starting to get a headache
Ooh,
for some reason.
that sounds like
Don.
Hmm?
Don. Have and would again.
it. All right.
I can't wait
see.
for Scarcon because it's on the way.
Pretty soon we're all gonna have character art. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yep. That'll be really nice.
I should probably note that as soon as they return to the whole thing, to the whole caravan, Don would just ask, okay, so did anyone else's brand lose a mark?
Yep, it happened when the false Hydra and all those cultists died.
Yeah, so that was that weird thing that the thing that DU kept growling at.
Yep.
I think it tore. I think the little guy tore off one of his heads.
I'm just
I
going
got the
through and
final fucking blow.
I'm just going through and setting everybody's characters back to you know, full health and all their stuff back and things. So that's why
Yep.
all of a sudden there was a bunch of resting, because I was clicking each of the tokens and clicking the rest so that you got all your stuff back. So let's see. So so what was the group wanting to head like straight to Kasan? Did your group want to explore the land a bit before you went there, or
Let's explore a little.
mm-hmm.
If you all give me like a week or two, I can make us all multiple batches of healing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The special sauce. So I say we take our time, take the scenic route.
Take the scenic route.
How about it?
Is that good
The
with
Scargon's
the
gonna
other
like
characters?
glance around the group, a bit like hunched, like
So what
how a
exactly?
hermit would.
Hmm?
So what exactly are you trying to find?
Oh, nothing exactly. I just need time to craft elixirs.
Hmm.
If we take 12 days, I can get us brewed a set of 12 healing elixirs. But that's what, 2 weeks of travel?
2 weeks. Yeah.
2 weeks. You're 2 weeks. 2 weeks. You're gonna be cooped up in us. They're gonna be cooped up in one of the realms as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like I haven't done that before.
Well, and I guess I could spend some time under your desk.
Whatever.
Oh, come on, you
I
know you
mean,
love it.
as long as you help.
I'm sure it'll help you.
So the scenic route it is? Are we all in agreement?
Yeah, sounds good to me. I like scenery.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Sounds like a plan to me. Let's see. What can, let's see, what can we do? you spend a few days traveling. You reach the other side of the pass here between through the Frostfire Peaks. As you look around the mountains here, you have reached the side where there seems to be less, rather more of the frozen over dormant, like volcanoes. The active ones were kind of interspersed amongst the rest of the mountains. But this side is mostly just, dormant volcanoes and mountains at this point. Your group, let's see. I'm trying to think of the best way to go about this. Your group happens to pass by a small cave in the mountains. As you near as you're passing by the caves, all of you begin to feel the marks, the brands on your arm become active. In fact, if you wouldn't mind doing some will saves, that would be great. I mean, even if you do mind making will saves, you still gotta do them.
Even if you do mind, you're still gonna do it.
So, there's that. But, yeah, if you could all just make a series of those that have brands, I suppose, which would be what? Kona, Cal, and Don. So. Uh, 29, 27. Oh, and Cal, I suppose Cryos is probably still AFK. Because he said he was starting to get a headache, so he would be right back. So I will... Nice. Okay. I rolled one for him. Think I gave him all the stuff that he needed. You're all doing good. The brands have definitely weakened. Because you're all you all saved. So and if you recall, last time the DC was 30, and 27, a 29, and a 30 all saved. So, great. So you feel your marks become active as you're passing by the cave. Interestingly enough, it's not that the marks are trying to get you towards the cave, but they're actively working to try to keep you away from it.
Looks like these things don't want us going in there.
Mm-hmm. And you did all save, so you are all mentally capable and, whatnot.
The first
So.
set of 12 platinum
Okay.
that the parties knew this gonna go through.
Okay. Sounds good. So I mean, what do your characters feel about this? The fact that your brands are like trying to keep you away from this cave.
Well, if the things don't want you going there, I suggest you go check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would be my instinct.
That sounds smart.
Mm-hmm.
These things always try to keep us from doing something good.
Right. And that is their purpose. So.
And
Right.
consumables. There we go.
You fight against the brands and make your way into the cave. After you have entered and, traveled down the cavern a ways, you suddenly notice as the cave becomes less cavern, and more like somebody specifically like dug out the area, built, it goes from being cavern to like there's pillars and like the floor is like chiseled, like tiles, and things like that. Not sure if I'm explaining that well. But basically, like, instead of just being this like narrow cave, it opens up into this like larger, almost like a large like structure underground.
So it opens into a cavern.
Well, I mean, you're in a cave, right? But then like you go through that cave a bit, and then there's like this much larger area. But it's like been like crafted instead of being natural like cave.
Right.
Excavated.
Excavated. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. There's like pillars, like massive, like actual like carved pillars. And like the floor has been like chiseled into like tiles instead of being, rocky. uneven ground. Oh my god, hiccups out of nowhere.
It's actually been made nice.
Yeah, it's been made. It looks nice. So
It looks crafted.
looks crafted. Yes. As you enter this crafted portion of the caves, you get this intense pain as your marks attempt with all of their might to fight and hold you back. Go ahead and do me one more. There we go. Begin. The stupid computer. I hate it. Again, something turned off my mic through in voice mod again. I hate it. But yeah, go ahead and throw me another thing of will saves for Kona, Don, and Cal. If he's here, or if he's not, then I'll do it again.
All right, I'm back. What are we doing?
Welcome
Sorry, I
back.
had to do some adulting.
That's fine. Your group decided to wander a bit along the way to Kasan. You came upon a cavern that your brands reacted to and tried to keep you away from. You all succeeded in your will saves, and so you all decided to venture into the cave. As you made your way down into the cavern, you found this large excavated area. The floor has been like chiseled. There's like large stone pillars that have been crafted in the cave. It's just this giant like open area. And as you got to this section, your brands like began to burn like more and like try to fight against you.
Okay.
So I'm just calling for a set of will saves against the brands.
Yeah,
So
and just one, or how many do I need to make?
just one, because I rolled for the other one as well, and you got a 30. So hey, another 30.
Another
Okay.
30.
Sweet.
Another 30. Very nice. So Don begins to feel these brands really like beginning to burn him. All of a sudden he drops to his feet and begins screaming loudly.
Oh God, nothing's worse than the sound of a screaming cat.
It's true.
It's true.
It's so true. But he is screaming in like absolutely horrid pain, basically.
Okay,
All right. We
Okay,
need to
so
put this guy out of his misery.
hold on. I might be able to do something about this with all of my shit.
Okay.
Let me check.
If you
would
don't have anything,
He's just going through all 13 words.
anyone got some rope that we can gag him with?
Okay.
Sorry, I left mine. And I keep my rope in the caravan.
Don't you mean the bedroom?
No.
Ceiling.
You think that's the only place I keep rope?
I mean,
No, the fussy cups stay in the bedroom.
Aha! Here it is. Is this sickened, enfeebled, clumsy, frightened, or stunned? Or oh no, that's legendary.
Hmm.
Uh, is this the by?
I mean, I don't know that I would call it any particular like status. It's almost just like severe, constant, like, excruciating pain. You could attempt a medicine, or I guess crafting is what you use. So,
Actually, I have a question.
okay,
Since these brands are a curse, right?
yes.
Can I make an esoteric lore check to figure out how to lessen the pain?
Sure.
Wow, really? I was just like, I didn't think you would allow me to do that. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, your esoteric lore does work on curses, so it makes sense to me. So, wow, 37. Okay. Let me think how to word it then. Skarkron with a 34. Very nice, very nice.
She's trying to figure out some like rite or ritual she could do that would like help dissuade some of the pain.
Right. And while I immediately couldn't tell you like the exact what you would do, I feel like your character would be able to come up with a rite or a ritual or something that generally works against, demonic curses, right? Whether it be, calling out to your god in specific ways, or, something like,
So she's like, so she'd be like sprinkling salt on the rune, on the brands, and calling to Yunagu and being like, "Hey, can you punch this other demon in the balls for me?" You know.
Right. You know, um, what's the term? Exercising, exorcism, performing some kind of exorcism rites, combined with Skarkron coming over and applying different kinds of, salves and medications onto, Don. Let's see. The so Don is able to, like, it's not so much that the pain exactly lessens, but it's more that it's a mental thing, right? There is no actual like source of pain, but like your brain thinks that you're receiving pain.
It's like when you're really high and the pain becomes somebody else's problem.
Right. um and through a mix of things.
It's called placebo, and
Yes.
Skarkon knows all about it since he's a
Yes.
doctor.
That's a good way of that's a good way of describing it too. Basically, the brands are inflicting into your mind this sense of being in pain, but then the two of you, Kona and Squarkon, Squarkon are coming over and, doing things that would assist and kind of give him this sense of aid.
We got your back, Don.
This does help to push Don over the edge, if you will, and like break free of the brand's control. And when he does, you're all still that there is this like pain coming from all of your brands, but it's not as excessive as it was with Don just being under the brand's total control, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And so Don kind of goes to being just, hey, there's pain here, but it's not like mind, controlling his brain, mind, whatever, I'm much better at describing things when I have like long periods to run through thesauruses and things. Not great at trying to describe things immediately.
So Kona will like help Don back to his feet,
Okay. You definitely all get a sense that there's something in here, like, that these brands really do not want you to find.
As a note, before we find out what that is, we should probably break.
Yeah.
Yep.
This would probably be a good spot to break at.
Just before the big reveal.
Just for the big
cut.
reveal.
Yep.
Yep.
That's exactly when you end an episode, when everybody's like, you're about to do the big reveal, and it's like commercial.
Cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Commercial
just cut to
cliffhanger.
black.
Yep.
Worst ways to end a movie is cut to black.
Cut to
Yep,
black.
cut to black.
Right. So, but yeah, no, you are correct. This is a good spot to end off for tonight. So, if I type, that does just show in chat, doesn't it? Okay.
Yep.
I was going to leave a note in the chat for myself about where we're at that wouldn't reveal to all of you, but it doesn't look like I can. If I do like... Nope, that also went into the chat, didn't it? Okay, that hides. Got it.
Yep, that works.
So I'll just do something and then I can leave. Oh, right. You gotta do the stupid. Got it. All right. Cool. Now I know how to technically leave notes for myself.
Nice.
All right, but yeah. So yeah, this is a good spot to end off at. So I do hope you've all enjoyed. Definitely.
I did.
Definitely definitely come back. Definitely come back next week.
I will.
To see some really neat stuff that I'm really excited for.
I've got a breath weapon again. Sort of.
Yay!
You can check out our Patreon. It does help support the channel. Feel free to come on out, twitch.tv/Serene Inc., where we do stream these live Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Because, it's not daylight savings time anymore for most of us. I know some states have kept daylight savings time for, like, perpetually now.
Yeah.
It would be great if everybody did that.
And speaking of Patreon, for every $1 you guys donate, I will do 20 push-ups.
There you go.
But how can we proceed do them now?
I will, since there's a Discord, of course, I can put myself on video, on call, on a video call, and I can do those push-ups.
Do those push-ups.
Yep.
So,
I respect the commitment.
yeah. Oh yes.
So Shireen, if you get any donations, just let me know, and I'll figure out how many push-ups I need to do.
Sure. Sounds like a plan. There is also the Patreon block over there that has people's names, and I've said it before, but again, don't worry about us running out of space. I have plenty. I just keep it down at the bottom here. I can make it bigger. I can make it wider. I can do anything. Let's see. Oh, also there is a Discord that you can check out. There's probably a link in the description for it. Also, there's a playlist. Check out the other episodes of the podcast. And I guess that's about it. So I don't think I have anything else to say on that. So I guess with that, we'll see you all next time. See you later.
See ya.
Thanks for coming, everybody, and click all the
Yay.
buttons.
Oh yes,
Like,
click all the buttons. I forgot
like,
to mention
all the
like, subscribe, all
YouTube
that.
stuff.
And don't forget, bring snacks.
Snacks.
Always bring snacks.
Feed the algorithm.
Feed the algorithm. Mm-hmm.